Okay, now we are beginning this meeting and we are officially on record. So, let me greet the entire members of our viewers out there viewing this video. This is our second video of the TBC, our second meeting of our TBC Cooperative camp. We intend to use this platform, TBC Cooperative, to liberate the world, help the poor, and improve our respective countries' economy. And on the long run, this will reduce poverty to the barest minimum. We know that over the years, so many countries, so many people, so many institutions, associations have one time or the other made a program to alleviate poverty, but even to the point of the United Nations setting millennium goal and structural all of the goals that they've been making, none of them has yielded any result. Individuals, civil societies, including government themselves, they have not been able to fight poverty. But the way that private individuals, private societies like decentralized society, I'll call it decentralized society because participants in cryptocurrency are promoting a decentralized currency. So I think we are making progress because it's really helping to balance economy and it's going to cushion the effect of the upcoming global economic crisis as it has been forecasted. So, but what we believe in TBC Cooperative is that TBC Cooperative is, we intend to make ourselves happy. Happiness has been a serious issue in the world today. And we feel that if you look at the program we have in TBC Cooperative, we are a fulfillment of the TBC community. The TBC community, which is dominantly where we are getting participants in Hfinity, we believe in abundance system where everybody would get better in life. And so TBC Cooperative is that fulfillment of what TBC is mission to achieve. So today we want to just look at one or two things to remind us that we are heading somewhere. Bros, do you believe that Hfinity has come up with their coin and they launched today?
Yes, I saw the message in their Telegram group, but I've not had time to read through it. I've seen it. They've launched a coin. I've seen it.
Yeah, and they started selling the coin. Minimum purchase is $5. And the coin, according to them, the coin will have a very low rate in transaction charge, and the coin will help promote the concept of decentralization. Do you see any prospect of that coin meeting up with Bitcoin and co?
For Hfinity, one thing I've come to realize with Hfinity, I come to realize that it's bigger than an individual dream, because I was talking to somebody in a group and somebody else in that group private chat me and said, Hfinity, I've heard about it. Somebody from South Africa discussed with me some months back. I didn't take it serious. Is it real? So that is when it dawned on me that Hfinity have gone far beyond our imagination. Hfinity have made so many people millionaires and it's still making people millionaires. So for that alone, is going to fly the coin. The coin is going to sell.
Exactly.
The coin is going to add value.
Because the peer-to-peer system they've created with Hfinity has already created market base for the coin to flourish. So that's why we will advise anybody watching this video or members of our cooperative to try and get as much of this coin that they can, because if you check the number of people who are joining Hfinity within the past 3 months that Hfinity came on board, has toppled so many network systems. And so that's the prospect that this coin will do well. So, it also allay the fear of most Tibicians too. But most Tibicians have been having the fear that, okay, they are actually willing to come into TBC Cooperative using Hfinity. But their fear is, how long would Hfinity as a network crowdfunding program last? But they are beginning to fulfill their programs. The next that will coming up to this coin now will be their e-commerce. E-commerce will be out soon, and so many other programs. So it shows the longevity of Hfinity. So those of us who are coming in contact with Hfinity program now, particularly as it is in TBC Cooperative, it is advisable that people should just key in now with this small amount of money. You joining Hfinity with $11 as membership level. If you can afford to come in as a leader by creating multiple accounts, minimum of 3, then you can take the position of any state of your residence as a leader, as a director of that state. Now, the position of this director, maybe most people do not understand, is that the moment somebody emerges as a director in that state, every other person coming in into the TBC Cooperative from that particular state, if that person intends to play a leadership role, such a person will automatically become an ambassador serving under that director. As he or she comes in with intention of registering multiple accounts, all these multiple accounts will be lined up under the director of that state. This is necessary because in time to come, when we become very stable and go into shopping proper, these people who are taking position as directors now will be the people who will be in charge of the management of the shopping. And that shows how organized we will be. There will be no more stress. So we want to use this opportunity to talk to audience out there, talk to people out there to key in into this program, because this program will resuscitate life. It will help the poor. It will bridge the gap between the poor and the rich. The chopping is going to be liberal. Everybody will chop, and the minimum chopping is $100, whereas you're coming into this program with just $11. So the $100 you'll be paying is not in Bitcoin. Any amount you earn in Hfinity under TBC Cooperative is your personal income, which cannot be tampered with by the community. It's your personal money. And then you have the privilege to use your TBC to chop 100% from the platform, which will be sponsored by the board. This is as simple as ABC. Mr. Okabichov, do you think people are having problem registering with just this small money, or is it their past experiences that is affecting them?
Okay, I think past experience have a lot to play, because like a group that I've been into, they have something like this, but one of the things was that the admin were just saying, paying money, give us your details, we will register you, but now none of us is hearing from the admin. So people like that, when I talk to them, most of them have studied Hfinity. They say it's good, it's great, but are you not a Nigerian? Are you not from Nigeria? Are you this? Are you not that? Is it not going to happen again? So, now that is where experience is playing in. Now, if we look at Hfinity, one of the greatest things about Hfinity is that the capital to start Hfinity is very, very small. It's not much, $11. $11 is less than 4,500 naira.
Yes.
And 4,500 now, we can give it away. If somebody that can pay 20, 30,000 for a program, why not take a risk and say, okay, it's less than 5,000. Let me just give a trial. I think is something that someone can always give a trial for. Because when you fail and you decide to stay down, that means you don't want to rise again.
Exactly.
So you take the experience of what you've done in past to have a stepping stone for the future. So I think the capital, startup capital is small and it's encouraging. So we just have to play with them to tell them that we are here to stay, we are faithful, they have security of their money, and all the admin here are sincere people. Because I tell people, if you want to know how liable a group is, check the admin. Are they using their real pictures? Are they using their real name? Can they be comfortable to share their phone number with you? If they can do that, then know that they are sincere, they are reliable. They are not just helping themselves, but they want to increase and improve your lifestyle.
Exactly. Some people, they are, because of their impatience, either they are just impatient for the moment, or they are always impatient. Maybe that is the reason they do not take time to know what Xfinity is, how it is, before they run into conclusion. As long as they hear pay this, pay that, they just assume that they are paying it to a central account. So because we have a problem of some people who just join and they are clamoring for downline. Some people are even trying to compete over who gets the downline, who does not get, and all of that. I would like to share my screen and show our members of the cooperative and people out there, those who have not joined, to see how we intend to progress. For the fact that you, okay, we get other people coming. Mr. Johnson, you're welcome. Mr. Johnson, you're welcome. So, for the fact that it's structured in such a way that your position is your position, that position will always be maintained, and as long as your upline must end through you as a channel of its progress, does not mean that you have to go and relax and leave only your upline doing the whole work. So I want to show everybody how we will be progressing level by level, and everybody will benefit. So permit me to share my screen. Okay, let me log in now. Okay, yeah, this is my back office. For the time being, I have earned a total of $275, and my upgrade has cost me about $90. I've gotten about $90 through upgrade. And then now for us to know all members, because this is the major, I have about 6 accounts in this cooperative, 6 accounts. So this is my topmost account. So this is the charity account. So this charity account now, if you want to, every person who register under TPC Cooperative is recorded here under my downline. So this is the place where we can always find every single member just with the username of that person. Once you just type in there, if that person is not a member of our cooperative, it won't be in this list. So for now, we have about 277 members. So like in the last video, in the last meeting, we talked about the upgrade income. The upgrade income showing the line of the movement. So as you can see here, I have 12 people here. These 12 people here are my downlines. Some of these people are downlines to my downlines. So they are my second generation. So the Xfinity program works orderly because of the spillover. So once it moves from left to right, so if anyone register and has not gotten a downline, As long as the person chooses to wait for spillover to get to him or her, we are saying that just be patient. There is no room to raise alarm. The spillover will surely get to you because the system is taking its time to arrange downlines in an orderly manner. So that individual will surely get, because the system will first and foremost fill up those who are nearest to me, those who are nearest to our charity account, until those ones are filled up with 2 each. So wherever an individual is that has not gotten a downline, so that person will have to be patient, because it will certainly get to that person's level and the person will get downlines to speed up the ladder. So even though that people will get downlines through spillover, we can actually do far much more than that. So we advise that for us to have more members coming in, we should copy our pin messages, edit them, put in your link, your account link, and share it among friends and family. The advantage of doing that is that anyone who registers through your direct link, you get a $5 reward. Now, in addition to that, Hedgefinity Management, with the coin they just introduced, the Hedge Cash, they also mentioned that they are going to compensate people by giving them coin or token based on the number of direct downlines they have. So for those who have been working, who have been taking extra efforts to get downline for themselves as members of the TBC Cooperative, so they are certainly going to be rewarded. All they need to do is to create a wallet. As time goes on, they will give us instruction on how to process the coin that will be rewarded with for bringing in people through our direct downline. So that will be necessary. I want to believe that from today, for those of us who believe in this program and who believe in Hedgefinity and their coin, they should begin now to take it serious to get in as many downline as possible, because there will be double reward for that effort. Reward coming from $5 benefit for each person you bring, and then some token will be allocated to you into your wallet as time goes on. And then another thing I want to share with us here is that there is nothing to worry about. The transaction withdrawal history here shows that payment is as fast as expected. So I've made close to 20 or more transactions. I think how many? Let me check. I've made more than 20 transactions successfully from this particular account. So at this point, I want to say, Mr. Joseph, so Mr. Bishop. Hello, Mr. Bishop.
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here with you.
Okay. Is there anything we need to address that we have not talked about?
Okay, I think you need to throw more light on the $5 for direct referral. So, like, I registered 3 accounts. I registered the main account under the TBC Cooperative link, and then the other 2 accounts under me. Do I get $5 each for those 2 accounts? That
Okay.
is where I want us. Yes.
Okay. If you get no, as long as they are your direct downlines, the referral bonus begins from after you have gotten your 2 downlines.
Okay.
Yeah, because your initial 2 downlines are just the basic people you are expected to bring for you to get to the next rank. You already paid for bringing in 2 people. which makes you become a herald. Because if you do not bring 2 people, you can never become a herald. So you are already rewarded by becoming a herald the moment you bring in your 2 people. So the $5 begins from the 3rd person to your direct downline.
Okay. Yeah, I'm clear on that. Thank you.
Okay, sir. All right. So let me just open to. Okay, this is the site. This is the Hedgefinity coin site. It's called Hedge Catch. So for those who want to explore the site, to move around the site and do 1 or 2 things, they'll be free. Mr. Joseph joined us, but I think let me get him on. Mr. Johnson. Hello, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Yeah, Johnson,
Hello.
welcome, sir. Yeah, welcome, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, unmute yourself. Okay, maybe it's finding it difficult to.
Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, yeah, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go on, go ahead, go on, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, how are you?
We are fine, sir.
Yeah, I think he stopped. I think he just stopped talking.
Okay, you can
Johnson,
hear.
you're welcome.
You can hear him.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard him. Yeah, I was able to hear. Johnson, you're welcome. Thanks for coming on board.
Well, Mr. Johnson, maybe you're having problem with your devices, but I just try and fix it. You can still meet us before we round up the meeting. So for those who are watching or viewing this video for the first time, this is our market spot. This is where this is what is going to make the chopping as easy as ABC. So the moment the chopping begins,
Hello.
Yes.
The network is really bad.
Oh, sorry about that, sir.
From here.
Which area are you, sir?
Hello?
Which area? Where are you, sir?
Hello, Michael.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Maybe you change your location if the network is that bad. Except you're using a desktop system or something. You can change your location, sir. All right. So this is the platform for the shopping. All items are identified in source code here. So we are employing everybody to come together to join us in this movement. People will do their shopping from their smartphones, from their homes. You can do your shopping and you get it delivered to you. All you need to do is to screenshot any item of your choice and copy the source code and send it to any member of the board or the admins, and then they will take it off from there. So the prices are already stated in Kringle. So all you need to do is you're not spending from your Bitcoin, you're spending directly from your TBC wallet to do this shopping. So we need to come in mass as much as possible. Right now, we're making progress and we're doing well. So we also appreciate those of you who are promoting this program and sharing the link, inviting family and friends. You're doing the right thing. You're doing a great thing. We appreciate you. So we should continue the good work and everything will be fine. So at this point, Mr. Johnson is finding it difficult to connect to us. So, Mr. Bishop, do you have any addition or is there anything we need to talk about so we can probably call it a day?
Okay. Thank you. The aspect I want us to really talk about is something that will benefit every member of TBC Cooperative. I want every member of TBC Cooperative to understand that the vision of TBC Cooperative is not for any individual. It's not just a vision alone, but it's also a movement. It's a movement in the sense that it's something that is going to change life. It's something that is going to transform people from nobody to somebody. TBC Cooperative is a movement that is going to make the ordinary man to become extraordinary. TBC has given us a platform, has given us a coin, has given us a community where we can change life, where we can change our financial status. And TBC Cooperative have picked up from there together in partnership with Xfinity. And Xfinity is, I say, is a magic crowdfunding system. Why do I say it's a magic crowdfunding system? It's a system where you start with nothing. You start with nothing. It's absolutely like saying nothing. Because some platform, before you even register, they will tell you $10 to register. Not to fund your account, just to register. They will tell you $10 unrefundable. But here, Xfinity is telling you with just $11, you can change your life forever. So I want us to understand that Xfinity is giving us that opportunity for us to change our life for good. What do we need to do? We don't need to sit down and say, I have $11, I have registered, I have a username, I have an account that is active. What does it take for you to change your life for better? It takes for you to open your mouth and talk. Like somebody said, he said a closed mouth is a closed destiny. I want us to understand that the people that Michael knows, I don't know them. The people that I know, Michael doesn't know them. The people that I know and Michael know, Johnson doesn't know them. The people that Johnson know, Michael, myself, and Tokwe doesn't know them. So every person that is a member of TBC Cooperative have his own people that he knows. He has his own contacts. You may not be able to talk to people about what TBC Cooperative movement or vision is all about. All you just need to do is just to share the link. All you just need to do is to invite people. All you just need to do is just to tell people there is this thing. I don't know too much about it, but I have people who can tell you about it. It's a life transforming movement. And that is all. Imagine if every person in TBC Cooperative will determine to bring 2 persons at least every week. If you can't do it every week, say for every week, I must register 1 person under me. We are 270 something now. If everybody will say, I'm going to register 1 person under me every week, imagine what will happen after 4 weeks. We would have gotten ×4 of our number. And that will go a long way of changing so many people's life. So let's go out there, share the link, invite people, tell people that there is a magic happening in TBC Cooperative. Tell them there is a transformation happening in TBC Cooperative. They may not understand. Let them come. And I'm so happy that we have Abel and me in TBC Cooperative that will be able to speak to people and let them understand that TBC Cooperative is not here for selfish interests. It's not here to increase the life of the admin, but it's here to transform the life of the people in TBC community. So let us join us together, work together, and we'll achieve our desire in a very short time. Thank you, Michael.
Amen. Amen. That's very beautiful. That's a very good one. You see, I used to feel something, but I don't know if other people have shared this kind of feeling with me. To me, I just feel that Hfinity was primarily built for TBCians. We know to ourselves that even though we all have different competence level in terms of marketing, there are still so many people who haven't been able to market their TBC. Even those who are very good at marketing, sometimes they find it difficult to even market TBC because of the issue of how can we use the TBC. So logically, the Hfinity gives people the platform, TBCians the platform to naturally sell their coin. Imagine you are bringing people, you don't even need to tell people about TBC. You could just bring them into Hfinity program under TBC Cooperative. And with time, you naturally convert them. A few of us here in the cooperative have created an offshoot group, Telegram group, WhatsApp group. You could have 50, 100 people in those groups, and gradually you educate them about the Hfinity alongside with TBC Cooperative. Then also, as you mentioned, shopping, TBC for shopping. Then that way you could bring in the issue of TBC and naturally cash flow TBC with the people that you have brought into Hfinity. The people you might bring into Hfinity, of course, before shopping, every member must have a Kringle, and every member who wants to shop must be educated about TBC. And certainly, we are going to have so many people converted from, so many people made to become TBCians from this Hfinity program under TBC Cooperative. So every one of us can extend that kind gesture to sell our coin and to use our coin to buy TBC. So we shouldn't wait too long. Mr. Johnson, I think you are okay now, right?
Well, I can hear you clearly. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can hear you. I can hear you clearly, sir.
Very good.
Sorry,
Very
you've been having
good.
it
The
difficult.
line was
You've been having it tough with network.
Yes, that's correct. But it's better now.
Yeah. So we're trying to say that people are supposed to embrace this opportunity. When we call for Zoom meeting like this, it's an opportunity for people who prefer visual explanation to come with their questions so that we tackle them generally. So, but a lot of people having their problem in the chat room, but they cannot come to Zoom like this to ask their questions. And what can you say to that, sir? What's responsible for people not coming to Zoom meeting like this to ask their questions or share their opinions?
Well, first of all, maybe some people are not familiar with the Zoom platform.
Okay.
Or maybe their phones cannot access Zoom, because not everyone has a phone that can access Zoom. So
Okay.
that could be one of the problems. Maybe they're also not available at this time, and so are not able to get in. So I think those of us that are able to get in, when we learn whatever we need to learn, we can pass on the message. And if our people ask us questions, we'll answer them.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
That's very true. So what we will tell the people right now is something very important that they need to do is to look down below, click the link, the Hfinity link belonging to the cooperative community, which is the charity account, and get registered immediately. They should also share our link by also subscribe to this channel, so that each time we do a meeting like this, they will get a notification. And registration is very important. As you're watching this video, do not leave this video. Just go right down and click the link and get registered and ask questions. Also, we have a Telegram link below this channel. So people should also join our Telegram group by clicking on the Telegram link, and then they will join us to see what we do and be part of what we do. So,
Yeah, correct.
Mr. Johnson, I think you've been having some having some issues in the group. I noticed that until you begin to catch up. Is there anything you like to get clear, or you have any question?
Well, I do not have any particular questions right now.
Okay.
But I would like to know if the board is complete, if you already have your 20 board members.
Okay. No. I think we have about 15 now.
Do you have that?
We have.
Do you already have the 20 board members?
We have 15 now.
You have about 15.
Yeah.
Okay. In other words, you're still looking for more board members, correct?
We actually had even more than 20, but we were looking at the willingness to serve, the ability to serve, the interest to show passion in the program. Some people came short of this, and then we decided to remove them from the board group because they were not able to understand the vision, and then they can't be the board because the board is the highest body. As we see that this program will certainly go forward in life, so we need people of that competence and capacity and willingness to serve to be in that board position. So we have 15 now.
Okay, so what are the criteria for choosing people?
Okay, we favor people from Lagos for the board because it will make it easy for us to assemble. And then for the board, a minimum of 3 accounts, and at the same time have been able to attend our Zoom meetings like this. For people who know that they won't ever be able to attend our meetings like this, we will not accept them to the board. So, and people with managerial skills, these are the people we're looking at.
Okay, unfortunately, I do not live in Lagos. I live in Accra, Ghana.
Okay.
I can always attend Zoom meetings if you ask for that.
Yeah.
And I've also registered 3 accounts already.
Okay.
So I would like to ask if it's possible to get involved at that level.
Of the board?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would not be able to answer that question immediately because some other members of the board who have I need to consult with some other members of the board, including Mr. Godwin here, to look at the technicality we'll be having if we have people at far distance away from Lagos. So I will give you feedback on that.
That would be good. That would be good.
All right, sir.
All right, then. So I look forward to hearing from you. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Come.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Michael.
At this point, I think everybody will be tired now. So I think we'll have to call it a day. And we pray that God will help us, see us through, and we should continue to have good people who come and support us, not to discourage us. Good people who come and contribute their efforts to make sure that this dream becomes a reality, because we cannot shy away from distributing our coin and doing shopping with our coin. That is what makes our wallet, our coin valuable. If our coin remains abandoned in our wallet for as many years as it could be, then it's as useless as those number of years that they are there dormant. So this program of TVC Cooperative, aligning itself with Hedgefinity, is a fantastic idea, and also supported and promoted by very strong men from across the world. As you can see, we have Mr. Johnson from Ghana. So this is a good movement. So we are asking everybody to come on board, join us, and let us do this thing together. Thank you, and God bless you all.
God bless
Yeah.
you too.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right,
God
sir.
bless you. Have a wonderful night.
I wish you same, sir.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.